You are alive, you lucky dog.
I need to get to X3. Do you know where it is?
I am busting my ass, trying to find it. And you waltz in here expecting me to serve it to you on a silver platter? How the hell did you get word of it?
The doctor told me about it.
You're quite a well-connected stalker. If it's the doctor himself, those rumors must be true after all. All right, let's cut to the chase. I don't give a damn why the hell you want X3. But since we're both in the know now, how about a little swap? I'll tell you what I know, and you do me a favor. Deal?
You got any gossip about X3? I'm all ears.
Let's put it this way. If these stories pan out, it's a win for both of us. The Cordon and me. That's all you need to know for now.
What do you want me to do?
I need you to retrieve a package for me. Some thugs off to the courier who was supposed to bring it to me. My men found him dead, and the package was missing. I really don't like folks sticking their ugly noses in my business. Do you catch my drift?
Okay, I'll get your delivery back. Where did your people find the courier again?
Not far from here, near the old vehicle station. Just make sure the package gets here in one piece. As for the bandits, do whatever you want. If you take them out, I might even add a tip.
Stalker. You want to talk? Keep your cool and the guys will let you in. You have my word.
Looks like we can kiss the dough goodbye, bro. I told ya, never take a gig unless they pay up front.
Don't worry, the clock's ticking. We're over here fucking around while his step's getting bigger. If
What the fuck
doesn't
is
show
that?
up, we'll just...
Where'd you dig this thing up?
You'll end up with a bullet in your... We've got our eyes on you, kid. Keep your finger off the trigger. Who are you? What's your business here?
Sidorovich sent me. You've got his package.
So that was Sidorovich's courier. Fuck. I had a feeling the job was fishy.
Hand over the package, and we won't have a problem.
Yeah, of course. On one condition. If you're here, that means we're on Sidorovich's naughty list. The last thing I need now is a war with him. I gotta protect my guys, they're all I've got. The monolith took the rest of them out at garbage. That's why I'd rather have a sit-down with Sidorovich. If you've put a good word in for us, I'm sure we can come to an arrangement.
Fair enough. I'll pass your apology on to Sidorovich.
Then it's all yours. You sort it out with him, and I'll owe you one. You have my word.
You are alive, you lucky dog.
You were looking for a package. I got it. Now tell me everything you know about X3.
I knew a stalker once called the Marked One. Much like you, he jumped into all kinds of risky gigs. No questions asked. A valuable and rare talent. Folks like that are where zone legends come from. Guess I shouldn't ask what happened to the bandits, huh?
The bandits don't want to start a war with you. They said they didn't know the courier was yours, and they're hoping you'll understand.
They realized whose pie they stuck their fingers in, huh? Fine, they can leave. I'll find some use for those idiots. So, you want to hear about X3? All right, here's the scoop. Not long ago, a little birdie told me the swamps were swarming with folk, looking for artifacts. All because someone found a way into an old base, proving the rumors right. The bald forest prick kept bragging about how business was booming. I was intrigued, so I started digging into our local goss. And the most interesting rumor I heard was about the oasis, right here at the Cordon.
The Oasis? What's that?
A stalker's dream come true. A Klondike with more artifacts than you can shake a stick at. Imagine the opportunities if this legend happens to be the real deal.
What is the link between the Oasis and X3?
I've seen some documents where it was listed under the number 3. Oasis, 3, your ex, also 3. See where I'm going? We're looking for the same thing. Or at least, for something closely connected. Because according to those documents, the only way to the Oasis is through the abandoned laboratory. But here's the catch. We have the key to the door, the decoder you took from the bandits. But where is this door? Hell knows.
Who told you about the Oasis anyway?
Somebody who's got full of shit written all over his face. He was just messing with me. And when the time came to back it up, he vanished. Poof! Gone for good.
Are you suggesting I find the entrance myself? Where?
Not just suggesting. If we are the only ones who know the way to the Oasis, that information could be worth a pretty penny. As for where, ask the locals. Someone might have heard more than I. Sometimes even campfire gossip ain't all bullshit.
Skiff, Roosevelt here. S.T.A.L.K.E.R put quite a price tag on our fuck-up. But hey, we're all still breathing. I keep my word, too. Take these coordinates. Anything you find, it's all yours. Appreciate it.
Well, the situation is pretty much the same everywhere. Either folk are trying to shore up their defenses before a monolith arrives, or they are already a pile of corpses. So, I don't recommend going anywhere right now, unless you really have some place to be. And make sure you double your ammo before you go out. I won't be checking your ammo, of course, or giving you any of my own.
I hear there was an old lab at the Cordon. I want to know more about it.
What's so special about that place? First that dark guy, now you. I'll give you the same advice I gave him. Stay away.
Dark? Who's that?
A seasoned stalker, by the looks of it. But there was something rotten about him, if you ask me. He roped in some rookies with big promises, but never said a word about the actual deal. Then he had a long chat with S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Judging from their sour mugs, they clearly didn't see eye to eye. In the end, I made it clear he'd overstayed his welcome. But if you're looking for this dark guy, here's the coordinates. You can figure out if he's a rat or my guts off.
I haven't been getting a lot of sleep. Where do you think you're going, London?
Is Dark around? I need him.
Hey, Screamer. Have you seen Dark?
He's probably at his place. Come on, let him in. He's a big boy. He can find his way around.
You've got company, Vulture. A loner. Okay. We'll give him a warm welcome.
Everyone stay put. I need cover! Position.
Wow, that was fun. That smell really takes me back. I had a cap gun when I was a kid. A Mauser. So who might you be, unknown gunslinger?
I'm Skiff. And you must be the guy who knows where to find the entrance at the old lab at the Cordon.
Wow. Not much for foreplay. You must be from the Oasis cult. So skilled and so stupid. Who actually trusts Sidorovich?
Any idea who paid the mercs to kill you? The thing is, you're not the first person we've both been chasing.
You're one intriguing guy. Where did your paths cross before?
Last time was in the Red Forest. I was looking for the doctor.
Whoa! Can you introduce me later? I'm wicked eager to meet his friend. But he's been ghosting me. Whenever I ask him out, he always sends someone else instead. Like these guys.
You think Sidorovich is lying?
Only when he opens his mouth. How do you think he found out about the Oasis? Stalker gossip? Maybe. That and the documents I showed him. But as soon as our deal was worked out, I was suddenly no longer welcome in his little village. But the old fox's tricks are wearing thin. That's why the lab entrance I told him about was bullshit. Unlike the key in that package that never made it to his bunker.
You mean the decoder? I've got it right here.
You're a very resourceful guy, Skiff. And you're alive, unlike all of my men. Here's the deal. The lab's gonna be our joint venture. It's a real maze. But I've got a map of it, right here, in my head. In case you're thinking about shooting me and taking it. Besides, there's one lock down there you can't open without me. Not even with the decoder. I guarantee you won't get through it alone. Deal?
Why do you want to get into the lab?
Why questions are of a more personal nature. And our relationship is strictly business. That's why I'm not asking you why.
All right, I'm in.
You bet you are. Don't expect it to be a walk in the park, though. Head to these coordinates. There's something you need to pick up. It was meant for the bandits, but we need it more now. I'll be waiting for you at the lab entrance. There's a tracker in the stash. When you grab the stuff, you'll get the location. No rush. We can't take the elevator anyway. The power's out. All right, let me think. According to the map, the breaker is just behind this wall. Get there through the vent, and then you can go back through the door. It's connected to the same circuit as the elevator.
Once I reach the door, I'll need you. We can't get it open without the decoder. I'm looking at what's gotta be the biggest blast door in the whole zone, Skiff. If it's rusted too, we're shit out of luck. You okay? Is the decoder ready?
Yeah, I'm at the entrance. Let's get this done. The alarm. I've got company, Dark. And the door won't open. Fuck!
Designed this whole damn place. Your door has a double security system. I had to confirm from this end that I see you out there. It's a good thing we split up. Quiet now? Give the decoder another shot. It has to work this time.
I'm losing your signal, Dark. I'm here, Dark. You alright?
Finally! I'm pinned down, Skiff. There's too many of them. But we've got a shot. We need to unlock all the doors. Look around for the security console. It's on the lower levels. After you use it, I'll make my move. Remember, you won't make it without me.
Some other time, when things settle down. Some other time, when things settle down. I don't believe in luck, but I'll be damned if you aren't a lucky charm. This is just what I need right now. Open it. I've got your back.
Name?
I'm not looking to make friends. Skiff.
Skiff? You got some, curious friends here. Why are you here, Skiff? Doc had no choice. Unlike you. Who are you working for? If you lie, I'll know it.
What do you mean, Dark had no choice?
He's a sea consciousness agent. Killing me was just a program planted in his head. Those who made it to the center of the zone got the short end of the stick. Their prize was either to join Monolith and protect sea consciousness, or become an agent and do their bidding. The S.T.A.L.K.E.R program. That's what sea consciousness called it.
What about Dark? What did you do to him?
I didn't do anything. It was the TVs. They're neurovisual programmers. Those previously affected by them can't survive another exposure.
I'm with the ward. I want to deal with the zone once and for all. Make sure my new home is safe.
So you want to keep the zone in check? Along with everything that comes with it? The ward are just S.T.A.L.K.E.R's lapdogs. And I know exactly what the Institute's up to. Want me to show you my S.T.A.L.K.E.R advisor ID?
At least with the ward, I know what they stand for. But you? I have no idea what you want.
I want the zone to be left alone. All that common good S.T.A.L.K.E.R and Chornobyl talk about is just a smokescreen. What they really want is to control the zone. Each in his own way. No. The zone doesn't owe anyone a thing. Realizing this made me an enemy to both the ward and Spark. And how exactly did you find out about X3?
So the mercs are your friends then? You're playing dirty. You put a hit on Dark. Maybe others too.
When you're fighting against everyone, you use what you've got. They were my backup plan. Since you're here, it failed. The zone is no stranger to death.
The doctor told me about X3. It seems like the two of you have some history. He sent me here to test a theory.
Caimano. Yeah. He helped me get to the center of the zone to take down sea consciousness. Now he's using other people to fix his own mistakes. How convenient. He used to be part of Sea Consciousness. He would have gotten into one of those pods himself if he hadn't escaped at the last minute. What kind of nonsense did he feed you? Something about the old experiments of the dearly departed and the data that might still be here?
Have you ever heard of the subtle matter theory? Kaimanov wants to test it.
Immortality in the Noosphere? The Sea Consciousness scientists are dead. I killed them. All of them. And took a piece of glass from one of their pods as a keepsake. It's real. And so are the bullets. Subtle matter is an induced illusion. A Psi radiation technology Sea Consciousness used to manipulate people.
Induced illusion? Like Faust's phantoms?
Like the Phantoms, the Wage Granter, the Visiographs, the Scorcher, or the Shining Zone. Do you want a peek? It's right here. You can grab the data the Doctor wants along the way. Just be sure to shut it down on your way out. When I found this place, I realized the Zone can be true to herself as long as someone keeps trying to use her to fucking brainwash us. Whether through TVs like these, or the S.T.A.L.K.E.R program before them. I just wish I knew who that someone is right now.
So the Shining Zone is a lie?
I saw it when I took down Sea Consciousness. It seemed better. So bright. So real. Or so I believed. I spent years wandering the Zone in search of its shining counterpart. I suppose that's when S.T.A.L.K.E.R caught wind of it. But my Shining Zone turned out to be... well, you saw what it was. Just another illusion. Another lie. And the one he's looking for, it never existed in the first place.
So, what's your next move then?
Keep searching. Right now, I've got to find a way into the S.T.A.L.K.E.R program control center. The neuroprogrammers in X3 should be connected to it. I just need to figure out how.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Not now. I got this covered. Just focus on what you need to do. But keep in mind that the Ward and Spark are my enemies. If they end up being yours too, we'll get along just fine.
Not everyone can handle what you're proposing.
This is the only way to the truth I can offer you. I'll get in touch when I figure out if you're worth it. Not if, but when. And remember, either you're against everyone now, or I'm against you. The choice is yours. That's the price of my candor.
You are alive, you lucky dog.
I found a way into Lab X3. Marker coordinates sent.
You are oddly cooperative. No haggling, no fuss. I take it you didn't find the Klondike then?
Depends. Whatever you're looking for, it might be there. But taking it with you is a whole different story. Unless you grab the Sea installation too. Your oasis is nothing but a mirage. And I shut it down anyway.
No, I see. But let's keep it quiet. No need for anyone else to know, you dig? Like I told you before, the way to the oasis is worth a pretty kopeka. You have earned your reward.
Hiya, stop. Mick. Hiya.
We've set up our defenses. We've got volunteers patrolling the area. But is it enough?
Ravager.
I didn't honestly think we could hold. It's too bad about. Honestly, neither were we. For. Good luck.
Taking cover!
is approaching, soldiers. Seek shelter immediately. I repeat, we have an incoming emission. Seek shelter. This is Dr. Kaimanov. Have you managed to get the cartridge?
Yes, I'm almost there.
Before you begin, you'll need to calibrate the central antenna. It's nothing too complex, but you'll need precise instructions. I used to work at this station, and my old notes might still be around. All the information you need should be in there.
Right. Where do I find them?
They should be in one of the offices. If it's locked, try the code 1995. Hopefully I remembered it correctly. I'll be in touch. Attention everyone. There's an emission outside. Extreme caution strongly advised. Remain in cover. I'll inform you when it's safe to come out. Is over. Get back to your posts, as per your duty schedules.
In the event of my absence, follow these instructions. Reminder, the antenna is a powerful C conductor. Being in its immediate vicinity while it is in operation is strictly prohibited. Activate the antenna on the rooftop. Ensure that there is no biological activity nearby. Any interference could damage the antenna. If the equipment detects such activity, the fuses will blow, cutting off the power supply. Stand by. The settings are configured to activate the antenna automatically if the aforementioned conditions are met. No manual entry required.
see anything?
Why do you scientists always have to make things so complicated? Faith is about believing in spite of something, Mr. Ozeski, not because of it. Otherwise, what's the point? I need to know for sure. All right. If you prefer knowing to believing, see for yourself. Well, I didn't expect to see a familiar face here. How's it going? Double? Is that really you? Who else? I want to make sure. Tell me this. During our time in the bunker, someone saved you and your crew from a controller. Who was it? I'll never forget something like that. It was Dick Daddy-off. You really are still alive. Unbelievable. As you can see, Professor, faith is always rewarded. Are you ready to take action?
capsules. All good. Just a little more to go. In X-15, there's an experimental unit. You need to place the cartridge in the control room. And then, get into the capsule. I'll take care of the connection. Are you ready?
To enter the pod? But why?
To see the truth. Don't worry about the capsule. Unlike the sea consciousness ones, it was designed for one user. I'll take care of the rest.
What's going on? Where are we?
You're dead, Strider.
Then I am no more. But the experiment. We were too late. So, you sold me out, huh? What did they promise you?
I was dealing with my own problems. I couldn't let you get in the way.
What happened to my men?
You lost. The monolith is once again controlling you all.
You asked me about my good luck charm. Remember? It's an empty shell. Nothing special. A reminder from the day the Psi fields were turned off. May 2012. The military is storming the CNPP. Lun and Sova teams are in my sector. The primary objective is Quartet.
Southeast, 180. Landmark. Inspection tower.
Target, Sova 345. Low lateral. Windage. Breathing. 3, 2, 1. And then, the voice of the monolith was gone. And through the scope, I saw the body of an unknown soldier fall. That empty shell. It reminded me that we used to be puppets. Only I didn't choose that path. Unlike you.
This rocket ain't gonna take you into the noosphere. Open up!
I thought you were one of the good guys. Turns out you're with the Ward. Keep sniffing around, doing their bidding. I told you, it's safer to sniff around for us, and way more fun. Hey, is it just me, or are you talking to somebody?
Yeah, Strider.
Strider! Is he here? Strider! Strider! Have you seen Strider around here, boys? Strider! Strider! I get it. You were sent here to check if there's life in the noosphere, right?
If you ask me, it looks more like a mind prison.
You should have listened better to the representative. Quit concentrating on the here and now. Think instead about what we might achieve. The Shining! To get rid of the darkness that imprisons us, preventing us from hearing each other. Imagine an eternal spring, Skiff. No pain, no regret, no suffering.
Life is for the living, Scar. If the dead start talking to us, we'll end up slaughtering each other. Then there won't be peace for us. Not even in death.
You know, I made some inquiries on my way here. I wanted to help you learn more about the people you're mixed up with. But now I realize there's no point in explaining myself. You're just not worthy. Shut the door!
Death doesn't mean goodbye. It means until we meet again. See you later.
I've examined the neuroprogrammers, and I have an idea how to find the S.T.A.L.K.E.R program control center. They are connected to the same device at the tropospheric communications point. If you get there and activate it, I'll get the data I need. Get going. I'll contact you later.
Ward Yep, don't be a stranger.
Learn to watch where you're going before you head out into the zone.
Are you at the TCP yet? Nice and easy. As soon as they see a gun, they'll surround you. You just need to get inside and launch the neuroprogrammers.
Got a warden pass. I'll try the front door.
In that case, you can ask your ward friends to show you the project fiber files. You'll be surprised.
Trespassing. Leave the facility immediately.
Calm down. I've got a pass.
Come on in.
Show me your pass.
Here.
All good. What's the purpose of your visit?
I want to know more about Project Fiber.
I see. Just a moment.
Target acquired!
Neutralize the threat.
Everyone stay put. Intruder alert at the troposphere comm station. Repeat, we have an intruder.
Judging by the atmospherics, you made it to the TCP. Listen up. You need to find and activate the neuroprogrammer control panel. Look for a panel with lots of switches. As soon as you launch them, I'll be able to calculate the approximate location of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R program control center, the heart of X Network. So, what do you see?
Screens. A whole wall of them. All static. And a creepy chair.
Right? Have a seat.
I think I'd rather stand.
Don't worry, it won't bite.
I hate dentists.
Are you set?
Yep.
Push the button.
Can you see me?
Yeah. Looking good.
Apparently Dark One's got 20/20 vision.
What?
That's his eyes you're looking through. Wave to the man, Dark One.
Hello, Skiff. It's the Dark One. Remember how I tried to kill S.T.A.L.K.E.R? I changed my mind.
Holy shit. How is this possible?
Well, sea consciousness used to have very advanced technology. Now we need to figure out what the Ward wants to do with it. Anyway, it's time to wrap this up. It won't be long before they sniff you out.
I've got an idea. Talk to you later. I've managed to track down the signal down to the Pripyat catacombs. The S.T.A.L.K.E.R program center must be somewhere there. We need to find and destroy it. It's S.T.A.L.K.E.R's territory.
Find out who he contacted. What are you doing here, Skiff? You could have just asked.
Well, I'm asking now. What is this installation, Colonel?
There's too much stuff left over from Project X that we need to keep quiet about. Otherwise, we'll end up with S.T.A.L.K.E.R bonfires and soiled mattresses piled up in every corner. But you've been a great help to the Ward, and I value your tenacity. So we can talk openly.
Oh, sure thing.
Sit down! Not all knowledge is equally beneficial. Some of it can be outright dangerous in the wrong hands. Who was it?
The Dark One and S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
You trusted S.T.A.L.K.E.R? An agent of sea consciousness?
S.T.A.L.K.E.R is an agent?
Dark One, S.C.A.R, S.T.A.L.K.E.R,
Sea consciousness bred them like cockroaches. This installation will help us find every last agent, but only within the perimeter. Unfortunately, many of them have already left the zone, and if we do nothing, houses on the mainland will continue to burn and collapse. If you fight a soldier, you're only fighting yourself.
I'm on your side, Colonel.
I'm glad to hear that. Anything else, soldier? Make it quick.
I want to know more about the agents.
Ask away, soldier.
The ward badge didn't protect me when I asked a simple question about Project Fiber. Your people try to kill me.
But they didn't. Believe me, I'm not happy about what happened here either. Anyway, Agata is convinced that a man of your skill is essential to the success of our mission. And our mission is the only thing that matters right now. For the time being, we'll settle for cooperation instead of the gory revenge I would otherwise guarantee you.
There are agents outside the zone. Who are they? And how are they dangerous?
I'm left with more questions than answers myself. Two of them, Chornobyl and Nestor, never made it out of the zone. Had to chill out in a fridge at the chemical plant. They seem like a new breed, tailored for missions on the mainland. Hell knows what those are. Could be a typical sea consciousness imperative, like find and eliminate, whatever it takes. We're working on it. Those Stiffs PDAs are the only ones we've managed to hack so far.
You think S.T.A.L.K.E.R and S.T.A.L.K.E.R are agents too? But why?
S.T.A.L.K.E.R's got the tattoo below his elbow. And he's fixated on an agenda that no one else can understand. I kept pointing that out to Dallin, but in vain. After some pressure from the brass, he gave him a job at S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Oh, and I appreciate what you did with S.T.A.R. Thanks to you, my men found documents at the Clear Sky base that confirm the group's ties to sea consciousness.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R mentioned agents. Who are they?
Stalkers. The cream of the crop. Once they got to the center of the zone, they ended up in the neuroprogramming lab at the generators. That's where they were programmed by sea consciousness, and got a stalker tattoo on their right forearm. After sea consciousness died and their sea installations were shut down, some of the agents woke up and had their brands removed. That's why we can't catch them anymore.
That's all I wanted to know about the agents.
Anything else, soldier? Make it quick.
S.T.A.L.K.'s putting together a new crew. He's planning to take on both you and S.C.A.R for the sake of his zone.
Alexander the fucking Great. This'll be the end of it then. I always knew he was trouble. Even back when he showed up at Circa with that sea consciousness pod piece of glass and the X7 papers. And I was right. 6 months later, an explosion at X11. S.T.A.L.K.E.R was barely mentioned in the report. New hires have had to deal with extra background checks ever since.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R told me he's located the S.T.A.L.K.E.R program control center somewhere underground in Pripyat.
That facility manages all of Project X's infrastructure and controls the induced illusions. We have to get there before S.T.A.L.K.E.R does. Time's of the essence, Skiff.
What's our next move, Colonel?
For now, our main focus should be controlling the anomalous energy. Based on our intel, it looks like the control center might give us clues. But first, we need to get to Pripyat. The only way there goes through Yaniv. Head out right away and contact Yekcherov if you can. Our forward units are already in Pripyat, but maintaining communication has proven to be challenging. Locate them, and they'll help you find the control center. And Skiff, in case the Corps starts acting up, I've heard of a stalker named Spirit, who's known to help people cross the boundary. Keep that in mind.
can barely keep my supplies in stock. They keep drinking because of all the stress and can't even get drunk anymore. A lot of folks regret not leaving for the mainland in time. I've decided it's time for me to go. If I'm not around next time you're here, pour one for me. Or maybe you'd rather do it right now.
Let's wrap this up. I wonder how many monolithians have brought to you.
That's too bad those monolithians didn't show up when I was on active duty. That would have been a hell of a hunt. But regular stalkers, they don't belong in Pripyat. Those fanatics will put them down in a heartbeat. They don't even spare the wounded. Get ready, just to be safe. If you got anything that needs fixing, hand it over now. I can... Let's see what it...
Well, can't you see I'm busy?
I need to get to Pripyat.
Sure, no problem. Come on in, make yourself at home.
So the entrance is closed?
Sealed tight. We have never allowed anyone in before, and since the signal, it's out of the question.
Korshinov sent me.
Why would I care? Korshinov can kiss my ass. What's left of the ward would be better off limping back to the mainland, not trying to take on Pripyat.
I've heard that a guy called Spirit might be able to lend me a hand.
Oh, fuck. Holy fucking shit, well, would you look at that? Care to offer our guest a discount, Rek? Or should we ask Telegraph to give him a proper tour?
I haven't seen Spirit since the signal. Yeah, we did business together. But you didn't make a fuss about my connections when I brought you 2 boxes of ammo, did ya?
Tell me about Spirit.
He knows his way around. Hooked me up with folks at Garbage and with the IPSF. But I haven't seen him since the monolith returned.
Probably because he figured his business guiding stalkers across the boundary went kaput.
His business, not mine. I didn't know what he was up to.
You have no idea how little I care about this at the moment.
If you want to get to Pripyat, find me that Spirit guy. As you can see, my crew's a little thin, so if you're set on crossing the boundary, you'll need to do a bit of legwork.
You can find a guy who worked with Spirit at the water tower. He might be able to tell you something, if he's not too drunk to talk.
See? It's not that hard to cut to the fucking chase. You've got your lead, Stalker. Dismissed.
Transmission from Richter Press. Or not. You might draw a bad card.
cover.
He must be close by.
Yannick is open for entry. Pripyat is off limits.
Nobody there, I think.
Over here! You monolithian son of a bitch!
It's me, Skiff.
Your ugly mug ain't any better. Alright. Come on up here.
So, what did Korshunov lure you in with? Huh? Money? Power? What's the going rate for freedom and self-respect these days, huh? Right up to the last minute, I clung to the hope that you were just fucking with them. But you... I'm a lousy guide. Quite a shitty guardian angel, too.
What are you doing here, anyway?
I'm having a great time hanging out with my best buddies. Xentropy and self-loathing. Same thing as you. Chasing my dreams. It's just too bad I haven't gotten there yet. Silver lining, neither have you.
It's not all bad. You saved my life back then.
And where did that get me, huh? I put the only thing I love, the zone, at risk.
Too bad it doesn't love you back.
Fuck you! Or do you think I'm too sloshed to kick your ass?
You won't. And you know it. You also know that the zone, despite all its beauty, is still a mistake.
Helping you was a mistake.
Or the only thing you ever did right. S.T.A.L.K.E.R pushed science forward, and the war brought peace and order. It wasn't bad for anyone other than the bandits and spark terrorists. Let me show you that this wasn't all in vain. That we can make the world a better place. Help me find Spirit. Help me set everything right.
Why do you need Spirit?
I'm looking for a way into Pripyat. And I know he's been helping stalkers get there.
And what is the ward looking for in Pripyat? No, don't tell me. Let me guess. It's classified. Spirit is a bit of a dreamer. He wanted to find a place in the zone to call his own. First in Pripyat, and after the signal, in Limansk. I suppose you two are a little alike. As insulting as that might sound. For Spirit, of course, even though he used to be a monolithian. I trusted you, Skiff. I thought you could see what the zone was really like. But you still don't understand.
Quite the opposite. I understand everything. The zone was a mistake from the very beginning.
You know what? Remember that coin I gave you at the slag heap? The one from Pripyat? Let the zone decide your fate.
Heads.
Today's your lucky day, Skiff. Here are the coordinates to Spirit Stash. I'd wish you good luck, but I hope you never make it to Pripyat. You're just not worthy.